Slovenia. Sandwiched between Italy, Austria, Hungary, and Croatia, this small but captivating country is often overlooked on the European map. It's like that friend with a constantly rotating guest list because of their awesome apartment location. Everyone wants to visit, and for good reason. This small but mighty nation boasts a history as diverse as its landscape, offering a rich tapestry of cultural and historical experiences. From the snow-capped peaks of the Julian Alps to the sun-drenched vineyards that produce some of Europe's finest wines, Slovenia is a land of contrasts. Don't let the size fool you. Slovenia packs a historical punch. Its small size belies the depth of its historical significance. It's been part of empires, faced invasions, and even dabbled in a bit of peaceful revolution. The relics of the Roman Empire and ancient fortresses tell tales of a resilient past. Yet it's emerged as a modern European nation with a unique identity and a knack for making some seriously delicious cakes. The capital city, Ljubljana, is a blend of old-world charm and contemporary flair. So, buckle up as we journey through time, exploring the fascinating story of Slovenia, a country that has managed to carve out its own niche in the heart of Europe. A country that's more than just a pit stop on the way to somewhere else. It's a destination in its own right, filled with hidden gems waiting to be discovered. Trust us, it's way more exciting than that time you accidentally ended up in Cleveland. The vibrant streets and scenic countryside offer endless adventures. This isn't one of those blink and you'll miss it countries. Slovenia demands your attention with its panoramic views and bustling markets. Slovenia's got stories, and we're here to tell them. From its cultural events to its rich history, there's so much to uncover. Our Slovenian story begins way back, like way back. We're talking prehistoric cave dwellers, folks. The country's oldest archaeological site, Divya Babe, even boasts the oldest known musical instrument, a Neanderthal flute. Talk about early adopters of Spotify Premium. Fast forward a few millennia, and the Romans strutted in bringing their togas, aqueducts, and a penchant for conquering things. They established Emona, a bustling city on the site of present-day Ljubljana, complete with all the Roman amenities, baths, forums, and probably some questionable sanitation practices. Imagine gladiators strutting their stuff while Slovenians perfected the art of complaining about the weather. It's a tale as old as time. The Romans may have left their mark, literally on all those ruins, but Slovenia's story was just getting started. The Middle Ages arrived in Slovenia like a knight on horseback, bringing castles, Christianity, and a whole lot of feudalism. This era was marked by the construction of grand fortresses and the spread of religious influence, shaping the cultural and architectural landscape of the region. It was a time of kingdoms rising and falling faster than your internet connection during a Game of Thrones finale. These castles, now in ruins, stand as silent witnesses to the turbulent history of power struggles and conquests. Castles popped up on every hilltop, each with its own dramatic backstory involving rival nobles, secret passages, and probably a ghost or two. These fortresses were not just military strongholds but also centers of local governance and social life. We're talking about Prajama Castle, built into a cave like a medieval man cave. This unique structure is a marvel of medieval engineering and a testament to the ingenuity of its builders. Amidst the nightly shenanigans, Slovenians were busy perfecting the art of winemaking. The fertile land and favorable climate made it an ideal region for cultivating vineyards. Seriously, these guys have been at it for centuries, and it shows. The tradition of winemaking has been passed down through generations, resulting in some of the finest wines in the world. If you ever find yourself in Slovenia, skip the water and go straight for the local vintage. The wine tours offer a delightful experience, allowing you to taste the rich flavors and learn about the history behind each bottle. Your taste buds will thank you. The combination of scenic vineyards and exquisite wine makes for an unforgettable experience. By the end of the Middle Ages, Slovenia was like that friend who always gets roped into helping move, constantly pulled into someone else's empire. Despite the frequent changes in rulers, the resilient spirit of the Slovenian people endured. But hey, at least they had good wine to get them through it. The legacy of their winemaking continues to be a source of pride and joy for Slovenia today. Section 4. The Austro-Hungarian Hustle, a Slovenian Tango. Enter the Austro-Hungarian Empire, a political arrangement more complex than a round of diplomacy played by pigeons. Slovenia, ever the team player, found itself absorbed into this Habsburgian behemoth. For centuries, Slovenian culture and language were overshadowed by their more dominant neighbors. Imagine trying to get your order in at a crowded cafe where everyone speaks a slightly different dialect. It was tough, but the Slovenians persevered, holding on to their traditions like a grandma clutching her purse on public transport. Despite the challenges, this period also brought economic development and a certain Viennese flair to Slovenia. Think coffee houses, waltzes, and a surprising amount of pastries. It wasn't all bad, but independence was still a distant dream, like finding a parking spot in downtown Ljubljana on a Saturday afternoon. Section 5 World War Double Feature, a century's biggest downer. The 20th century arrived, and with it, two world wars that tragically upended life as we knew it. Slovenia, caught in the crosshairs of history, faced its share of turmoil. World War I saw the collapse of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, leaving Slovenia divided and unsure of its future. It was like that awkward moment after a breakup when you're figuring out who gets the Netflix password. Then came World War II, a period of occupation, resistance, and unimaginable hardship. Slovenia endured the horrors of war, emerging with scars that would take generations to heal. It was a stark reminder that history can be a real downer sometimes, like finding out your favorite bakery closed down. Despite the devastation, the dream of an independent Slovenia flickered on, fueled by a resilient spirit and a yearning for self-determination. Section 6. From Yugoslavia with Love, a Velvet Revolution. After World War II, Slovenia became part of Yugoslavia, a socialist federation cobbled together from the remnants of war-torn nations. This new federation was an ambitious project, aiming to unite diverse cultures and languages under a single political umbrella. It was a time of rebuilding, but also one of political maneuvering and simmering tensions. The people of Slovenia worked tirelessly to reconstruct their cities and lives, while navigating the complex political landscape of the new Yugoslav state. Slovenia, ever the overachiever, became the most prosperous republic in Yugoslavia, known for its strong economy and high standard of living. Its industries thrived, and its cities grew, setting a benchmark for the other republics. It was like that friend who somehow manages to have a spotless apartment, a thriving social life, and a perfectly balanced checkbook, all while you're struggling to find matching socks. Slovenia's success was both admired and envied by its neighbors, but the desire for independence never waned. Beneath the surface of prosperity, there was a growing sense of national identity and a yearning for self-determination. In the late 1980s, as the Soviet Union crumbled, Slovenia saw an opportunity. The winds of change were blowing across Eastern Europe, and Slovenia was ready to seize the moment. They declared independence in 1991, leading to a brief but decisive 10-day war with the Yugoslav army. The conflict was short but intense, and Slovenia's determination shone through. It was a velvet revolution, achieved with minimal bloodshed and a whole lot of determination. The Slovenian people stood firm, united in their quest for freedom. Slovenia had finally stepped out from the shadow of empires and into the sunlight of self-determination. Their journey was a testament to the power of resilience and the enduring spirit of a nation. Section 7 Slovenia today, small country, big dreams. Today, Slovenia stands as a testament to resilience, adaptability, and the enduring power of hope. It's a member of the European Union, NATO, and the Eurozone, proving that even small nations can achieve big things. From its stunning natural beauty to its thriving economy and vibrant culture, Slovenia has become a hidden gem of Europe. It's like that cozy cafe you stumble upon with amazing coffee, delicious pastries, and a surprisingly good Wi-Fi connection. Slovenia's journey through time has been anything but boring. It's a story of resilience, transformation, and the unwavering pursuit of freedom. And hey, if they can make it through centuries of history with their sense of humor intact, they deserve a round of applause, or at least a really good glass of Slovenian wine. Na zdravje!